I wasn't sure, and now I'm sure. Okay, hello. I'm Zeos Pantera, the host of In-Ear Fetish, and we're here with no box. Just a little tiny bag, because this is a borrowed set of a FatFreq Maestro minis, which are kind of small, actually. It's kind of mini. The blue, the gold, the small, like they're like a square body. And for a 2BA1 dynamic, that's pretty good as far as size goes. These might be, in fact, the smallest multi-driver IEM that actually is still like a good shape. This is not the wire it comes with, however. You see, at the price point of under $500, because these are sold on a couple random websites, but none of them are like the same. At under $500, the wire these come with is abysmal horseshit. And I need you to tell me as a community, really, in the comments, if you're buying an expensive IEM, should it come with a nice cable? Or should it come with a $12 cable, so that because they know you're going to throw that away, and you're going to pick up, I think this is the Cadmus 2. This is the Effect Audio Cadmus 2. Because people who spend money on IEMs tend to, blow money on tips and wires for it. But if that's the case, why not sell it with no wire and say it? Otherwise, people like me, the reviewer, are going to come out and say, the wire it comes with is literally a KZ wire, and you should feel ashamed for even offering it. There is an upgraded cable on the site. It's $100 more. Just saying, I would rather see no cable than trying to tell people that unless you like no cable, add $10, bitch basic cable, add, I don't know how much the Cadmus 2 is. It's probably a lot. But whatever, add nice cable to the mix. Please go do. Linked in the description for the Cadmus cable. So, love the color, love the shape. I usually spend like a little bit of time on each different tip, and I have just fallen in love with the fucking wide bore velvets on these, because obviously it's a FatFreq, and those people are psychotic like I am. They make the bass. And in fact, the deepest bass on earth is what they say here. I'm the bass violence necessary for change, and they are the deepest bass on earth. Is that supposed to be like place on earth? FatFreq presents the sub-bass IEM in which all audiophile basshead IEMs are measured, the Maestro Mini. This has been beaten, by the way. This is definitely not the most bass I've ever heard in an IEM. Just saying, this is probably, how old is this? 6 years? 10 years? 15 years? Literally IEMs every 6 months is a whole different crowd of people. That's why this channel succeeds. The Mini's unique design is a concentrated bass response in the sub-bass region without any desirable bleed into the mids, as well as earn a place benchmark artist says bass head seek blah blah. Where's the fucking measurement graph? Yeah, there's the measurement graph. If I could, what just happened? All right, so the bass graph usually is like flat, and then like it goes up, but then it just keeps going up. We stopped measuring at 20, but that angle, it keeps going up. So there is your sub bass for fucking weeks. That was the one thing about Eris that people complained about, is the sub bass, like the under 20, it was just going up to reach into the bass, which I don't mind because I want to feel that shit in everything. What the hell is Sonar La Trompa? Trademark. Inspired by the anatomy of the traditional French horn, FatFreq uses exponential horn curvature for gain control and improvement of treble tonality via acoustics. The results are smooth, natural sounding highs grounded by a nice timbre. Timbre? Timbre. 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 Fuck the English language. In the mid and low frequencies. Blah, 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 blah. Comes with a hard case that he couldn't loan me because it's holding up his amplifier. So we're in the bass test playlist. I'll put these back on. They are exceedingly comfortable. I will say that this wire, one of the reasons I decided to swap it out, because I would normally leave it. A, these are too fucking expensive to not run them balanced out of like Valencia. But B, they have that kind of wire that it's got like a metal fucking thing in it. So you got to bend it over and over and over and over again until it perfectly fits your goddamn head because he's from someone else and I don't have their head. I don't have your head. I've got them in the Sparkos Gemini. We're up rather fucking far, I gotta say. We're at 2 o'clock on a normal sitting unit to get some of this. I was just doing Gorilla's MAM research. And we got some, let's do, this is my playlist is still broken. Yeah, I kind of feel it in the back of my calves. Is that where you're supposed to feel bass? Let's come out of the tube and go into the end of all things. Ooh. You know when you're like right next to a really big fan and it's spinning and you feel the air concussion is doing this, and when you're talking to it, your voice sounds like this? That's what's happening with these. There's just a... So yeah, they do the thing. They claim to do the thing, and they do that thing. But for most of the listening test on this IEM, I was not doing the thing. I wasn't specifically looking for the thing so that we could do the thing. I just wanted to do normal thing. A normal thing is fucking music. And these are lovely. That whole bullshit about a French horn, the fucking smoothing out the middle. I believe you. I fucking believe you. I keep turning that now. Okay, no, we're not. You see the waveform? No, neither do I. So this is really fucking quiet. And that, even though it has chokes on it, is more power than most IEMs need. Straight to epic score. Oh, man. I will say the bass feels mildly artificial. Because, like, everything else is just smooth and... One of the reasons this is going to be more dick sucking of myself, so skip to this time code. Skip, like, here, if you want to skip past my jerking off. One of the reasons I like Eris for where the bass comes up, it's not just sub bass and then level. I want it to reach out there, so it all makes sense. It's just all of this, all the time. And having this IEM with that shape, where it's sub bass and then normal... means the sub bass kind of feels out of place. There's nothing left to support it because the mid-range sounds perfectly balanced and the treble sounds perfectly balanced and then the bass sounds kind of perfectly balanced, and then there's just this like tumor of sub bass attached to the regular bass. If it had a slightly lifted mid-range and then exceedingly high bass and then exceedingly high sub bass, I feel like that would be a more cohesive sound. Is it just me? Is that just me? Because that's what people seem to complain about with like Eris, is it goes too far. But I think without that, you just get this like, it's like adding a subwoofer to your Honda Civic standard stereo, where you turn your stereo up and it's like, this is really not great, but it's good enough. Then you throw like a fucking dual 15 kicker in the trunk. That doesn't fix the shitty little speakers in your door or on your dashboard. You need to go the whole way, which I'm not calling these a Honda Civic because they're $500 fucking dollars and they're better than that. I'm just saying, in general, if you're going to do a bass boost, do a bass boost and a sub bass boost. Bring it all up. Make it a nice, pretty line that goes across the whole thing, not just... Whoop. What do we got? Turn the knob up. All right, American Gods, some of the finest TV seasons ever, the first 2 seasons. 3rd season was a pile of horse shit. This has happened too many times. Go watch American Gods. It is spectacular. The storytelling, the music, the acting, there's titties in it, you'll love it. Dude comes fire. But my God, like, I'm going to let you listen. I'm going to let you listen. Hold on. I don't think we get copyright restrictions for that many seconds. But holy fuck. Like, these just... Forgetting about the bass for a minute, which is nice when people can just say, hey, you know that thing that's all about that bass? All about that bass, no treble? Let's talk about the treble. Clean, clear, concise, smooth, and relaxed. Nothing aggressive, even The only aggressive thing in this is the bass. So if you're not listening to straight up Deadmau5 or what's the PB Techmaster PEB? If you're not listening to like bass tracks and you're listening to normal, nice tracks, you are exposed to, well, just a really clean, spacious, powerful sound. It sounds its worth. That's the thing. That's why the wire pisses me off, because either don't give me a wire or give me a wire that's worthy of this sort of sound. This is a good IEM. Oh, by the way, I should point this out. Let that just keep playing. It's fine. Down here, we're on Elise Audio, which is a retailer in the UK who's actually friends of the show. Although, by the way, I never realized that in-ear fidelity was Crinical's thing. When I made in-ear fetish, that just came out of my brain from nothingness. So, no means to fuck off. Maestro SE is $1,409. And the Grand Maestro is $2,439. So, when they call this the Mini, that's $1,000 off the SE and $2,000 off the Maestro Maximum fuckery. And I can't imagine that they're going to be, like, for what this does, I don't think they'd do this in like a $2,000 IEM. People in the IEM field are crazier than the headphone people somehow, where it comes to like bass and bass standards and what they want, what they're willing to experience and pay for. But I think they're going to hold back on their flagship shit. Anything that's around $1,500 up to $2,500. They're probably not going to push the bass as hard. And if you're a bass head, this is where you're stopping. There's no going above this. So that's it. That's the end of the line. The fact that I can change tracks to Ennio Morricone, who is definitely not a bass head. I wonder if he would have been. Like, if you, like, Ennio Morricone's still making music, I think. I think he just retired. That man could have put some synth fucking kick drums and shit and just probably blew up the world. This is like a fluffy pillow. You see the heart hands that she's doing? Sound is coming through to me. Because it's like a big sound, yet it's close and intimate. And all the tonality has got this slight warmth to it. I don't want to say it's like I think what it actually comes down to is that bass boost that's present is still affecting the rest of the sound when the instrument, like whatever's playing in this song, it's all Italian. I ain't reading it. Just know it's track 14. And it's 2 minutes and 19 seconds long. That's all I'm giving you. You figure it out on your own. This sounds like whatever organ they're playing it on. I can feel the bellows of the organ. So while it's going like toot 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 toot, which is like very mid-rangey or very like upper there, there's still this massive machine that's like underneath all of it, and I'm pretty sure that that's what I'm feeling. Like there's like this weird background just sense that what I'm hearing in this particular track, there's more to it. And now they've moved to a different recording because it's all highs now. Yeah, no, these IEMs do some weird shit. And I love weird shit because this is my job and it gets boring. That is Weird Al, Everything You Know Is Wrong. That shit. If I can jam to that on these, they're a fucking win for under $500. And yes, they've got incredible amounts of sub bass. And yes, I think they kind of get weird where it's like it doesn't sound like it belongs. But what does remain is still fucking great. Oh, and get these tips for it as well. There's something about having the wide bore. I think the wide bore is probably allowing it to sort of throw some bass at your face without killing you. Because it was a little bit less than when I tried with regular silicone tips, but that's good. Level that shit out. I chill with these. I fuck with and chill with the Maestro Minis. So yeah. Price rating? I will accommodate the price. I will match the price, but here's the deal. $482 FatFreq Direct. $478 on Bloom. And then Elise Audio has it for $475 new and $433 open box. So you're paying $40 to have someone's ear goo in your thing. Which one had the wire? Yeah, the default cable $482, the silver blue cable $603. Just don't offer me the cable. Just don't offer me the cable. So you know what? I'm not going to give you $600. That's fucking bullshit. We're going to say $450. Just under what they're charging. Just to piss everyone off. These are worth $450 because you have to buy a fucking cable. You have to. No one could live with this. This is unlivable. I literally have thrown away IEM cables nicer than this cable. And that's an actual true statement. Actually true. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Wallpaper in the Wallpaper Horde. I got to send these back to their owner eventually. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. If you'd like to see these videos early, Patreon and Subscribestar have free posts with some extra things. I've recorded 3 of them tonight. I'll try to do another 3 of them probably maybe tomorrow or the next day. And then I'll try to put like 5 or 6 in a post, and then you'll be able to see them all without waiting. Or you can wait, and every 3 days they'll come out in this channel. So if you like me, you want to pay me money, that's great. Keeps the lights on, makes me happy, makes this an actual job. If you don't like me, but you still want to see my content, fuck it. Go to Patreon, look at the free videos, download the wallpapers and the waifu horde. You'll be happy. In the meantime, I'm going to go warm up some chicken because I'm hungry. You good? Right? Let's get the fuck out of here. You and me.